My name is Tyvi Small, and I serve as Vice Chancellor for Diversity and Engagement here at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. My role really is to serve as our Chief Culture and Chief Climate Officer for the campus. When you think about the history of the University of Tennessee, particularly as it relates to African Americans, you can't have that conversation without mentioning Theotis Robinson, Willie Mae Gillespie, and Charles Edgar Blair. Those were our first African American undergraduate students here at the university. And really, they laid the foundation for me and for those of us who are on this campus today. As I think about Theotis Robinson, his impact was tremendous because in 1961, he wrote a letter to the university and said, as a resident of the state of Tennessee, as a taxpayer, I deserve to have access to the state's flagship and land-grant university, which at the time, quote unquote, didn't admit Negroes. He, along with Willie Mae Gillespie and Charles Edgar Blair, were admitted into the University of Tennessee. And without his leadership, we wouldn't be here. And so I think it was appropriate that we named a residence hall in his honor. And so as you think about, again, leading the way and being trailblazers, Theotis embodies that. Rita Sanders Geyer, she filed a 38-year lawsuit against the state of Tennessee because she wanted to challenge this dual system of higher ed in the state of Tennessee. What that lawsuit did is it provided academic, financial, and economic opportunities for African American students here on our campus, but her reach was throughout the state of Tennessee. So because of her work, we uplifted so many African American students throughout higher education in the state of Tennessee. This past fall semester, we dedicated the Brenda Lewis Peel Galleria in the Hodges Library. And Brenda Lewis Peel was the first African American to get an undergraduate degree from the University of Tennessee. And her legacy was important because if you think about all of the degrees that we've conferred at the University of Tennessee at the undergraduate level, she was the first African American to do that. When you think about the legacy and the history of the University of Tennessee, we've always been leading the way, not only in the state, but also in our conference. When you think about Lester McLean, Jackie Walker, Condred Holloway, T. Martin, the SEC wouldn't be who it is today without the University of Tennessee laying that foundation and paving the way. And they really did set the foundation for who we are today as an athletic conference. To have those men emblazoned forever in front of Gate 21 at Neyland Stadium, I think it's historic because when you walk by and you read about their history and the impact that they made here on campus, here in the conference, and really here in our country, that is powerful. But also it's a testament to the leadership and legacy of the University of Tennessee. And it's important that we pay homage to those trailblazers. Without them, there is no us, right? And so it's important that we continue to pay tribute to them, but also that we understand what they did and the messages that they lead of resilience, of endurance, of stick-to-itiveness, right? Never giving up on your dreams, challenging unequal and inequitable systems. All of those messages are the messages that they leave with us when they have graduated and have gone on from campus. And we need to continue to embody that in all that we do.